Yeah, it's definitely better for the top edge. But then I might want to shift it down as well, also for the symmetry. Like 1 pixel down again. Like extend it down by a pixel. So all copy, new layer, paste, shift, smoosh. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to go fairly minimal with it, but nope, that's not in the cards. We're going big. We're going big, or we are going home. We are going big. Alright, and this is, I don't actually have to save anything here. All I have to do is, oh yeah, I'll just, alright, deselect, select exactly the character size, copy that, file, open, oh yeah, no, you know what, cancel, file, save as, backgrounds, snow, oh, whoops, no, excuse me, file, new, yep, paste, file, save as, backgrounds, snow, so we have the char frames, etc., but we just need one char frame, just char frame dumping. Save that. And now, right, how we were setting up, oh, I could have rerun the script a while ago. Sorry, I'm just going to leave it down for, I should have rerun the script a while ago, but right now instead I'm going to just, leave it down because I'm about to rerun it once I make this change. So we're not going to load charframe there, and also we don't have to, so now this will be a lot more similar to how we do the blitting of the action text, because what we need is not like the char frame thing anymore, because that doesn't actually exist anymore. What we need is the environment, right? Wait, how do we get this? Environment. Wait, can we just reference environment? What? That's not legit. That's... What? We don't... What? Sorry, I just don't know how we're accessing environment here. We're not passing it in, and we're not declaring it as a global. Huh. But this seemed to work. Like, I haven't noticed a bug with this. So, how is it working? I don't know exactly, but apparently that just works. So, alright, so, yeah, I'm basically just gonna, like, copy this, put this here, but instead of, oh, yeah, so I should change some things. Whatever, it's just gonna be environment.charframe. I'll put in a conditional, though. Oh. Conditionals and loops. Conditionals and loops. I guess, I don't want to put a conditional in here. But I don't want to just split it unnecessarily when there isn't a frame. So, now whatever, hold on, before I continue hacking at that, I'm going to change how environments are set up, because this is another thing that we have to do with environments. So where does that happen? It happens down here. Environment, wait a second. When do we, when do we actually load in these frames, these action frames? Oh, right, we put them in the, wait, self.frame L? Oh, we can just declare it in here. We don't have to like declare it outside of initialization, apparently. That's neat. Okay. I was looking for them out here, but all right, whatever. So I'll just say char. What is it? Yeah, char backing. Or yeah, char. No, I'll call it. What's the I'll call it the adjective for noisy, I guess. Noisy equals false, but then oh, noisy equals false. Yeah, I guess. And noisy, I was thinking like, oh well, if I need to decide which, because like the snow is noisy because it like it's a like there's a bunch of little like the texture is very like busy, so like that's why text doesn't read over it. And I was thinking, well, no, if I add this in, I'll need to add extra data to read in for like each environment. But environment will be decided whether it's noisy or not by whether that file exists, whether the char frame file exists. So when we're loading data, one of the things that we'll do is if, or we'll say, okay, so similar, we'll say, excuse me, CF path, the character frame path equals BG's name plus char or slash char frame dot png, not pong, png, and then if exists, if os dot path dot exists. Oh, wait. Is this going to tell us if the file exists or just if I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure if os path exists tells us whether the file exists or whether it tells us that the directory of the file exists. But all right, so if this exists, then we'll try loading it. I don't know if I've done this before. So then so then we just say self dot oh, we just need to declare this elsewhere because oh yeah, right. So self dot char frame equals the empty surface thing. Yeah, and so then if whatever, then self dot char frame equals pygame dot image dot load ef path, and let's see if that works. What are you complaining about? Local variable. You're never used. I'll use. Oh, for some reason I started calling it ef path. It's cf path. What do I call it? Ef path. I don't know. But that fixes that. All right. So either I just broke the script, or I did break the script. I might have broken the script there, but I definitely broke the script up here because yeah. So the other thing that I'm gonna do, whatever. This could be a lot worse. I'm gonna say I guess I am gonna blit it separately. So for c in string dot lower. Actually, it doesn't have to be dot lower this time. It can just be string. We do this. We blit this. Wait, what is this? Offset business. Wait, the length of the string. Oh yeah, that's not important. Wait, what? No, we just want to use the same position as these. So. Oh, but yeah, font Yeah, font width, font height. That's fine. So, oh yeah, yeah. No, oh you're right, because the frames were weird and different. But no, for this value we can just use cy, and for this value we can just use, what is this, dist times, or dist plus cx. Yeah, we can just use, what is cx? Wait, what is cx? Oh, we pass in cx. All right, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, yeah. Okay, so we can just use dist plus cx. Oh, yeah, yeah. The offset was blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, this is fine. Dist. Oh. Font width times I. Yeah, I mean that also works. If we do for I in range, len string. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, I think that should work. Oh, and then yeah, so the reason I'm doing this in a separate loop. Wait, why are you yelling? Invalid syntax. Invalid syntax where? Oh, not enough closing parentheses. Yes. The reason I'm doing this in a separate loop instead of the same loop is because we're only going to do this if environment dot noisy. Yeah. Oh, right, and we have to set whether the environment's noisy. Excuse me. When we load it, in that case that we do load in the case that we do load in the backing image, which was where? It was here somewhere. Yes. So self.noisy equals true. All right, save that. So this will either work now or not. I guess we'll find out. Oh, capital teacher. Now this will either work or it won't. Let's find out. So it hasn't crashed yet. That's good. It might have crashed. Okay, so that puts, okay, so there's no like backing whatever showing up. So that's good. So far so good. Oh, maybe just to test transitions real fast I should go into turbo speed. Because I also need to test loading in new environments as well. Alright, so hold on. I'm going to bring the script down again. I'm going to go into turbo speed. And I'm also going to like cheat it so that we'll see snow. So where is that? These are my control variables are down here. Here. So BGs we're gonna cheat, or we're gonna force it to snow, because there are a few things that we need to test in the snow, and then we're going to crank up the transition time and crank up the animation speed. Where's the animation speed? Here it is. All right, so super fast. We're gonna run around the entire planet several times. Alright, so it shows up in the snow. Okay, well, clearly... Oh, okay. Clearly my math is not 100% correct, because it's not floating in exactly the right position. But, Alright, other than that, it seemed to work. So I'm gonna let that go just to test the transitions between environments, like I said I should, but no, yeah. No, yeah, I'm gonna test the transitions between environments, and then because like the part that, no, okay, this is good. Okay, yeah. So I'll go up and fix that while we find our way to the, what comes after snow? River comes after snow. Well, as we find our way to the river, I will fix that map. And then we're almost there. Alright, so distance plus... Oh, distance... Yeah, distance is not as quite as simple as that. Oh, yeah, so I can just use... Wait, dist... Yeah. Okay, so font width times I plus CX. Oh, yeah, so, okay, so So dist plus font width times I plus CX. Yeah, okay. There we go. That should be better. We're not actually going to change dist. Because we changed dist. We actually, for convenience, when we're bloating the characters, we actually just changed dist. Dist is the calculated start of the character's name. Because the characters' names are centered over the characters. Oh, cool! We transitioned, and it worked. And the frames went away. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna bring the script down again, and when I bring them back up, it should work. The other thing, I'm gonna keep it so that we're cheating to go to the snow environment at first, because now we can actually test like the. Well, no, I'll just restart the script. But I'm gonna bring it back to normal speed because now we can just test instead whether the visuals look okay, because we might still need to do a little more visual tuning just to get the snow background okay. But once we do that, we should be good there, and we now have the tech installed. So if we put in another noisy background, all we'll have to do is add in that little piece of character art, or that little piece of art, basically just like a little gray square, and we can even use the same gray square if we want to. It's nice when things work out more simple than you expected. That's always a nice change of pace. Excuse me. And we've never actually had legible text in the snow before, so this will be exciting and new as well. I'm gonna give the script another second to cook or to cool off. The reason I wait for the script to is because I might have said this earlier, because IRC tells us who's in chat. I can't just ask IRC who's in chat. I have to wait for IRC to tell us who's in chat. And so if I restart the script too fast, like I think IRC doesn't realize that that Trusty Bard, our administrator, had left and had rejoined the channel. So IRC doesn't bother telling Trusty Bard who's in the channel because it doesn't realize that Trusty Bard doesn't know anymore. So if I wait a little while, that will give IRC enough time to realize that Trusty Bard has in fact departed and is coming back and needs that information again. So let's so what's next up on the chopping block? I guess I can kind of like go a few directions from here, because I know there's a ton of stuff to do, but so are there any other tasks that I wanted to do? Rebalance scoring. Oh, I did that. I rebalanced scoring. I got text legible in snow. Well, I'll wait in case we have to tune it. But oh, we could do level up visuals. I still haven't done that. I don't think I'm gonna do audio. I don't think I want to do level up audio, because that could get irksome. If people are like constantly leveling up, that could get a bit tiring. But I do want to call attention to when someone gets a level up. Because it's exciting. So to do that, basically, yeah, I guess I could start on that, because that is something that I want to do. I'm pretty sure. And I was almost going to say that it shouldn't be too difficult, but I won't curse myself. Don't say that. That should already be saved. All right, so I'm going to save this for now, because I think this is the magic formula. I think this is, so like someday I will add a seventh environment. Oh wait, no, a sixth environment. I only have 5 environments. Someday I will add a sixth environment and a seventh environment, and I think these are the correct positions for where I want the next environments to be located. I don't want to do them. I want to do them someday. I don't want that date to be today. So I'm just going to close that for now. Alright, I'm going to open up one of our background layered whatevers, because I guess I don't know. No, I like the river. Let's go to the river. I'm going to open up the layered file with like all the stuff, because so I'm going to draw the character, the level up thing here, because basically what is like roughly what it's going to look like. Oh wait, that's the wrong layer. Roughly what it's going to look like is this is the layer for the adventures. Okay, good. So basically what I'm picturing is like oh, I should have two frames of it too, so it's not just like static. But I mean, like basically, maybe I can just bust this out really quick too, because it doesn't have to be like outstanding. It's basically just gonna be like that, basically. So like when you level up, you have like this big like glow around you as you take your victory lap across the screen. Because when a player levels up, they get queued up to take a lap around the screen, and when that happens, I just because it's right now it's really subtle. All it says is level up. It's very so. The only difference between the only way you can tell it even happened is if you pay attention to the fact that your character has like new gear, and that it says instead of saying your score, it actually says level up instead. That is way too subtle. I feel like we want so the idea with the visual image, the visual whatever, is that it'll be eye catching, and so you'll look and you'll see that like someone leveled up, and when the name tag pops out, when you see that it's you, or you may even recognize your character as you, because like once I mean a lot of the characters look. Oh, I could rerun the script at this point. I think it's okay to rerun the script now. A lot of the characters look kind of similar, especially the lower level characters, because wow, Trusty Bard is really high level. Well, not as high as Lauren, but pretty high level. I'm gonna have to do something about Trusty Bard so that I think I'm gonna make an outfit for Trusty Bard, and Trusty Bard is going to he's not gonna level up. He's not gonna like look like the different characters or anything. He's not gonna change his appearance. I'm probably just gonna freeze him in place. I'm probably gonna freeze him at kind of similar to what he looks like now, actually. Once he gets the feather in his cap. Oh, I think next level he'll get the feather in his cap? Yeah. I think next level he'll get the feather in his cap, and then, wait, why does Trusty Bard have the beta badge? You have to participate in an event to get the beta badge. Oh, and he has the alpha badge. Well, good for him. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be a of the name tags. It's not the prettiest. I might want to even just like stretch it a little bit higher and lower, because right now like I wanted it to be like fairly minimal, and I definitely did not hit that mark. It definitely has to be bigger than yeah. All right, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it now, but I am gonna make it slightly bigger, and then yeah, that should be good. So all right, open. Where was it? It was background snow char frame. Oh yeah, I can get rid of these other partial char frames because we don't actually need those. Delete, not undo delete, actual delete, like delete in real life. Delete those. All right, open this one, and then yeah. I clearly did not hit the, like it clearly didn't work with the making it like super tiny or whatever. So I'm just gonna make it reasonable sized instead. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Copy paste. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that's sufficiently sized. And if I find out later, like we're not gonna see this change instantaneously, but next time we go to the snowy environment, we'll see it, and I can just come back to this. I can just revisit it as needed. Do I like the color of it? Do I like it as just like flat gray? You know what I might do? Because the text itself has like a slight green tint, and I did this like green tint so that it would show up on more backgrounds, or it would just like pop a little bit more. I was hoping, but now that we can add in like this extra backing when we need it, I might just desaturate the text. It might just be like flat white, because I'm not thrilled about how it looks right now. But it's actually it's not the color of the backing that's irking me. It's the color of the text itself. It's that slight green tinge that I'm not liking right now. So I can try that. I don't have to make it a permanent change. I can just try out the different text color. That one we won't see until we restart the script. So one slight thing I'll do here is I'll just make this a little bit brighter. Not quite that bright, but like, actually, no, yeah, I'll make it a bit brighter because, the purpose that it's serving is to not stand out at all. It's just to make the background smoother. So that way the, the text that's blitting is, has a flat surface to be very legible on. And so I actually want it to be as subtle as possible. So I'll make it as similar a gray tone to the back. Actually, yeah, no, I'll just make it as similar a gray tone to the background as possible. That might start looking a little creepy. So I might, I'll try it slightly lighter and then and see how that is. Like, not now, but we'll see someday how that looks, and then we can change it as needed. All right. And then yeah, I'll do the text thing too. So file open. So what is it? Font char a .png. I'm gonna copy this here. I'm gonna back it up as like font char C or something like that, or I'll just call it like font char color. And then I'll open a.ping, and I will adjustments hue and saturation. Nope, don't don't change the lightness. Don't change that, please. Don't change the hue. Well, that doesn't matter. But yeah, just drop the saturation down to... Ooh, actually no. Boost up the lightness a little bit. Oh no, I'll have to do that with brightness and contrast. Because yes, because it was a light green, now it's turning to a light gray instead. But I actually want it to be closer to white. So, brightness and contrast. There you go, that's a little bit better. But more contrast. Ooh, well, not quite that much. Alright, let's see. I don't want to change the overall appearance of the text. I just want it to be mostly white instead of that grayish color. So we don't need to go crazy with this. That's probably about okay. So, I mean, if I don't like this, actually, the other thing I can do is I can go in the other direction. I could just make the text brighter green. Actually, no, I can't make it too bright green, because otherwise then I'll need a backing in, like, the greener environments, like when we walk through the forest or the river or like anything with foliage. And like a lot of this adventure takes place outdoors, so there's gonna be a lot of foliage. But I could always choose a different color. Like I could make the text. Oh yeah, no. I think the reason it was green is because the first environment I made was the mountains, and the mountains were very orange, and so it would have been very contrasted there. Yeah, hopefully white will be okay. Hopefully white will look good. Is that subtle enough? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, alright, so yeah, hopefully that's good. If not, we have the backup. We can always revert it, and for now, let's continue. So yeah, what do I want this to look like exactly? Well, so for one thing, I need a smaller brush, because that's, like I don't want, I want it more bursty than, I want it more like, actually no, I guess I kind of want it to look glowing. I want it to look like, and I'll probably, oops, I don't want to use the pen tool, I want to use the brush tool. I just want to use a thinner brush. I want it to look like radiant, I guess. Like, so this isn't going to be final, but, I guess I want it to be like, kind of like this, sort of. And then so there'll be 2 frames of animation, so it'll kind of like, I don't know, a little bit like that. So let's hide the duder for a second. Let's spill on the layer. Yep. Oop. Tone down the tolerance. That's good. And then this one's a little bit narrow. Let's do, I don't know, something like this is okay. Like, this is pretty close to how I'd want it, I guess. It's supposed to be eye-catching. No, I'll just like fix how like they don't all seem to be emanating from the same point, so maybe I'll get that a little bit better. But then like I don't know. I also don't like I'm not 100% that I want to keep this art, so I shouldn't do like very polished, very finished art until I know that I am in fact going to actually want to put this and keep this in the final, like actually in the game. So hopefully it won't take too much investigation to make that determination. Alright, so something like this. Something just like, hey, look at this character. Look at how exciting this character is. Something exciting is happening here. And actually, yeah, I guess I'll make it come down in the front as well. It'll actually just like, it'll like spill across the floor. Or spill across the ground here. And it will be covered up by the layers that draw over it, so it will be like it won't literally like shine through the grass, but then so it'll actually kind of look like it's in the environment, maybe, I guess, maybe, hopefully, I don't know, we'll see. All right, so again, yeah, this doesn't need to be like super perfect. I think that's probably about fine how it is. Don't mind me. As I say, it should be fine. I go in and I make a few small tweaks. Alright, that's fine. Let's go with this. Hey, it's vent time. Actually, just another few small tweaks. Just little things that I know will annoy me if I don't fix them now. Alright, that's fine. We're going with this. This is good. It's totally good. And now let's basically draw another one, because we want 2 different frames of animation. Do I want it to stay the same tone? I could make it go like, I could make it flash between like yellow. Oh yeah, no, I should make it flash between 2 different tones too, because like when we do the desert might be like very yellow in color, and so what 2 tones can I flash between that on basically any background? They should both look light, so I'm thinking even just like green, like so that way, regardless of what background, so like yellow between yellow and it could flash between yellow and green, and oh, thank you, Days Flash. Yeah, it's the funny thing about working on like game type stuff, or I'm sure this is true of other disciplines too, but like regardless of how much you like something, it could look like hot garbage when you put it in the full product and like have like the full composite image. Oh, this looks. These red action tags look very Christmassy. I mean, I guess that's okay, but like the whole motif is like green and red and white. I was not even thinking about that, but that looks very Christmas. I guess that's fine. I just hadn't thought about that until just now. Like for example, like it's basically impossible to evaluate like whether you're gonna like something out of the context of the thing itself. All right, so yeah, what? Excuse me. Right. Oh yeah. So the other frame. I don't know. I can toy with colors later. It's not super important to figure it out now. For now, I'll just do like a light green color. So like when you level up, it'll flash between yellow and green, I guess, or like yellow and cyan, maybe. Those are exciting colors. Yes, the yellow thing. This is going to be. It's going to be. Well, I shifted it slightly, but it is. Let's see. Oops, wrong layer. It is. So right now, when you level up, nothing happens. But I'm basically going to make it so that when you level up, it's like, hey. I mean, it's not going to flash like this. It's going to flash. I'm going to make 2 different like frames, and it's going to go like, yay. So this is just to call more attention to your character when you level up. It's supposed to be a little more exciting. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler. The thing that's occurring to me though is that like, so you see this character flashing as they march in on the screen, but like the way the level up works is that it's just like seeing your experience points. Like we see Not Mouse, hypothetically, if Not Mouse had leveled up, we would see. Okay. Oh, you just leveled up. Oh my gosh. See? It's very subtle. Days Flash, you just leveled up right then. And like that's all we would have that's all right now, that's all we see. So yeah, I guess like so with this change, like when you enter this wow, that was how timely was that? Oh, Razum, hey, how's it going? Uh okay, so yeah, so the difference would be that when you walked into the screen, you would have this like flashing like stuff, etc. with you. The thing I don't know about is like, I mean, hypothetically, once your name tag disappears, like I think that's when the level up effects disappear too. So, because like if the level up effects like stay after your name tag disappears, your name tag's not going to reappear. So, if you just see someone like that, if their name tag's already showed up, you have no clue who that is really. So yeah, I guess I'll time it like that. I guess we'll see. I can always tweak it. Uh, so let's yeah. Okay, so let's make the other frame of animation. So it'll be a sign. Hey, new follower, Raza. Thank you very much for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Welcome. um, we're I. All right. Well, I need to make a new layer for this other starburst, and I don't know. I guess I just want it to look like kind of like a little bit like a comic book sort of burst. Like I mean, the whole game is like a little bit cartoony. How did I draw the last one? I just kind of like went like it's kind of went like I'm not gonna be able to reproduce it. Oh, that's not bad, I guess. Although I don't actually want the stripes to line up, or I want them to actually be like, if anything, mostly offset. So I'm just gonna draw in the major spikes, just to make sure that there's like variety, because yeah, because it's supposed to be like 2 frames of animation, so it's not supposed to be like just static, like you know the same thing like split it twice. It's supposed to look flashy and exciting. So oops. Ah, my hand doesn't want to work in that direction. There we go. And then I should draw it. Yeah, okay, so then I'll have to fill it in with smaller specks as well. I should do another like really big one. So I guess this will be the really big one. Oops. Wow. Wow, I'm not an artist. I just have when my hand does the right thing, it's a complete coincidence. When my hand does the right thing, it's not because I did the right thing. It's just because like I just keep making my hand do things, and eventually it does the right thing. And I just act cool as if it was as if that was totally me. Like I just basically like take credit for the fact that if I just draw enough lines, my hand will eventually draw the correct random line. And that is the trick to my art style. All right, so then so let's hide this temporarily and flesh this out a bit. So the streaks can be a little bit thicker. They don't have to be quite so narrow, for one, and then it should also be a lot fuller. That's the next thing to do. My hand just doesn't want to work on this side. It does vertical a lot better than it does like diagonal, I guess. I'll spill paint to fill that one, because I'm not going to get that right. How full was this? How full was this one? It was pretty full. So I could pretty much cover it up like the entire character area. Not like 100%, but like, oops. All right, now I can do like some smaller spikes. Basically like just flesh out this area, and then just like make it generally like fuller. And then also the light spills onto the ground. I might lighten this tone up, because it's really saturated right now. I think I want it to be like more closer to white. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's show the yellow tone, hide the adventure for a second. Yeah, because I just need a lot more of the burst. It needs to be like just filling up more. Oh, whoa, where did I draw? Wait, what? Where did I? Oh, did I draw that on the ground? I drew that. I drew the cyan thing on the ground, didn't I? It's like, what the heck? That sucks. Whatever. I'm not gonna actually save it here, so I can just redraw it on the correct layer. That's annoying. ah, layers. Am I right? Alright, it should occupy approximately the same space as the other spilled light. Maybe not exactly the same space, but like pretty close. Yeah. Alright, so we can make it a little bit bigger too. Oh yeah, and flush out more of these spikes so that they're not as narrow. Okay, yeah, that definitely adds a little bit of weight to it, which is nice. Doop-a-doop. Bleep-a-doop. Bleep-blorp. Doot-doot. Apparently I turned into an 80s sci-fi robot when I'm working on art. I just make really bad sound effects without really even thinking. Like it's not like I'm like, oh, I should make really bad sound effects right now. It's just it just kind of happens. It just comes naturally. Oh my god, I drew that on the wrong layer too. Ugh, annoying. All right, well let's just hide the background. Oh no, what layer did I draw that on? Oh! What the heck? What is wrong with me today? Or just in general, I guess. Wait, no. It couldn't have been that stuff. Wait, when did I... Freaking... I don't care. Like, go away. Alright, hold on. I can undo that without losing progress. The trick is, copy this, file new, okay, paste, and then I'm just gonna undo everything, because I don't even know when that happened. So I'm just gonna get rid of all the cyan. Alright, that should be enough. And now, I paste it back in. There we go. Right? So now layer 15. All the cyan is on layer 15, right? Oh god, what is that in the background? How's... Apparently there's still something left on layer 13. Whatever, layer 13 can go away forever, for all I care. And... this is way more difficult than it should be. Alright, so now let's... Wow, layers. Is it... So Paint.net, sometimes it's like, oh, clearly he wants to switch layers. And it'll just put me on a different layer. And it's like, no, maybe I didn't want to switch layers, Paint.net. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever consider that one? Did you ever consider that possibility? So, I don't even know when this is happening. I mean, it's like... Because, like, I'll show and hide layers just to see how things look in comparison. But, like, when you hide a layer, if you had that layer selected, it changes your selection to a different layer instead, so yep. That is oh, I never checked if Paint.net is open source. I mean, I'm fairly certain it isn't, which is probably why I never went to actually check. But yeah, if it is, if it was, that'd be one of the things that I would go in and tweak. Hey, cement time. Alright, this is not going to get much better. So let's call this... Oh, well, okay, wait, hold on. Now that I hide that, I can see that this is not at all done yet. But, alright, so I'll fill in this center region, and then we can call it good enough. I think. And then we can test it out, see how it looks, and hopefully call it done. Because honestly, I think I actually will just use this art. I spent enough time on it now that I'm like, you know what, this is fine. This is plenty spectacular. I'll probably do like color tweaks to it, right? But this is probably entirely fine. And then was the so that's like so the adventure like goes yay, yay, something like that. Basically, is the gist. All right, so let's all right. Oh yeah, so now let's hide everything, all the other layers, because we're not going to actually save changes to this image that we're looking at here. What we need to do now is we need to get the extents. I guess we can. Yeah, we don't have to get exactsies or anything. What is happening? Oh, I hit the wrong button apparently. I don't know what that was. Yeah, it doesn't have. Actually, I should probably give myself a little leeway in case I want to make it bigger at some point. So I'll just, for starters, I'll select too big of a range. Oh, you know what I should do is, yeah, I might do that. Hold on, copy this, file, new, okay, paste here, file, new, okay, oops, we don't need this image anymore, don't save that one. We don't need to look at that right now, we don't need to look at this right now. Select this layer, copy, paste, and then to line this up, I should use, well, first I should save these. File, save as L up 0 and yes, and then L up 1 1 yes, and then excuse me, save that. Yeah. Oh yeah. So to get the exact dimensions, I should file, open the doll that I use for drawing character art. Oh, this is too big. Keep canvas size. Oh wow, this is super huge. Super huge. Well, this could still work. Okay, so, oh, negative 23, negative 29, wow. Alright, so negative 23, what would that be? Negative 23 minus 30 is negative 53. Alright, hold on. Actually, I guess I could just hard code this. Negative 53, what was the other one? So negative 29 minus 50, so negative 79. Negative 53, negative 79. This thing is really big. Pretty big. You are not going to mistake who this is for. Yes. Alright, so I don't actually need to save changes to this. Don't save. I don't need to save changes to this either. Don't save. Alright, so now, for starters, I'm just going to blit this on all characters all the time, and it's going to look atrocious. But that's just so I can see how it looks. And then I'll put in a condition where it only does this if it's time for you to level up. All right, so or if yeah. Oh yeah, how do I? Huh. Oh yeah, I know how to do that. All right, so we have to blit it before we blit the character. So where are we blitting the characters? It's after this portion. It's right here, right? Wait, yeah, here it is. So it should be the first thing that we do in the parade, basically. It should be the first thing that we blit in the parade. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, so we can do it right here. So right now, so oh yeah, we have to load in the images too. So right, so I'll just do it with oh, where do we load in the adventures? I guess, yeah, I'll just load it here too. So Oh, well, I won't break up those things. So, yeah. Okay. L up. Or wait, no, I should do something more descriptive. So, uh, uh, level highlight or something. Level highlight equals a list of Pygame images. What is it? It's what I called it L up 0 and L up 1. L up 0 and L up 1. Yeah. Alright, save that. And then, right, okay, so now when we're bloating our characters, which happens here, we can say, yeah, so for starters, I'll just say if true, because this is going to happen for all characters. This is actually where we're going to check if the character, if it's actually time. And I think we'll need a new value on the character. Right? I think adventures. I might as well set some of this up now. So adventures. So leveling. Just leveling. Starts as false, and then yeah. Okay. So then when they join the parade. If we're adding them in through the LQ, if we're adding in characters to the parade through the LQ, then we should flag them as leveling. Where does this happen? Oh, it happens way up here. Weird. Yeah, I guess we do it before all the bloating. So, okay, so yeah, so when we're doing all these other things, we'll say leveling, or what is it? No, it's player dictionary index cdd dot leveling equals true, and then is that right? I think so. I think that's right. Yeah, because this is, you have to enter through the leveling queue in order to. Oh no, you don't have to enter through the LQ. Huh. What? How do we decide? Hold on. Let's go look at how we decide whether to show the name, the level up part of the name tag or not. Oh, L up. Oh. Wait, maybe we should just be using this value instead. Maybe L up is the value that we're looking for here. Is great if it's greater than 0. Well. Oh yeah. So maybe we should just use this condition actually, because this is the condition for when we blitz the level up in the second line of text. So yeah, actually I should probably. So yeah, no, sorry. Instead of adding in leveling, like L up kind of functions as this already. So, yeah. So, because yeah, it just occurred to me. You can enter through another queue. Like you can enter the parade through another queue. Wait, is that true? That might not actually be true. No, because why would you enter through? You can't, because LQ is always picked first. So if there's anyone in LQ. Oh, no. There is another case. There's the case where you entered the parade. The parade is like the little characters walking across the screen. There's a case where if you entered the parade for another reason, just any reason, you're already in the parade, you're on screen, and you level up while you're on screen before your name tag shows, then that's the case where we'll want to show this. Yeah. Because if... Oh, no, no, no. No, that doesn't actually happen until you march around the screen, because it doesn't... You don't level up until... Well, whatever. The long story, the shortened version of the story is that we already have that condition set up. So, okay, so for right now, just if true, uh, graphics, blit. We'll be doing this in much the same way we do their equipment. So I'm going to borrow this phrase. Wow, it's a long phrase. Put it here. But so, yeah, so what are we blitting? We're blitting frames. What are we blitting at all? So it's called level highlight, I think. Level highlight, index AI, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what that +2 is about. Oh, yeah, I know what that was about. Wait, why do you not know what AI is? Oh, because we don't define AI until over here. Why do we define AI so many times? I think that was by mistake. Yeah. Wait, what is I in this case? Yeah, we don't need to... Event time! We don't, we don't need to keep recalculating this. I and animi are static for, for most of what we're doing here, so... that's funny. Is SO... No, SO does actually have to stay there. Alright, that's funny. Alright, I was like, where's our AI? AI is just animation index. It's oh no, definitely not. Don't put it there. Just put it here. It's our animation index, and it's because there are 2 frames of animation, and so it just toggles back and forth between the 2 frames of animation. And apparently, I don't know. I was just recalculating it unnecessarily. All right, and now we can reference it here. So level AI Pygame. Correct. Oh yeah. So okay. So the position. Okay. So it's not plus CX anymore. It's minus, what were our numbers? Minus 53 and minus 79. So minus 53 and minus 79. Oh, and then what are the dimensions? That's the other thing that we need to plug in here. And we're just hard coding it, because I really don't expect to change this art ever. And I definitely don't intend to make this art bigger than it is now. So this is this page is 156 by 132. So 156 by 132. All right, and I think now everyone's leveling up all the time, I think, is what should happen now. And then right, the other thing that we'll do is change this condition to make more sense. So I'm just gonna restart the script cold. Wait, are we? Oh no, we're in the middle of an event, so I'll wait until the end of this event. Doop doop. Lauren, hey Lauren, how's it going? Maybe you've been here the whole time. I don't always look over at the game chat or the game whatever. So sometimes I don't even notice when you show up. Yay, you did it. You saved the kittens. Good job. Wait, hold on. I'll let I won't restart it immediately because I'll let it show the updated experience points and stuff. Yeah, you did it. Days Flash. Good job. Perfect kitten rescue. I've seen a lot of kitten rescues in my day, and by far the best. Oh yeah, one of the other things I want to do today is just make a bunch of new events, like the automated events, because clearly I expected to be more active, and I do intend to be more active in the side quest game mastery and whatnot. Oh, I leveled up. Interesting. Cool. Lauren, exactly a clean 800 experience. You're not max level yet, but you're right on the precipice of max level. So character art is clearly on the agenda. um, and then the and then yeah. Oh yeah. So I want to make a mess of events because although I do intend to like actually run the game like a good game master, I clearly lean on the automated system like a lot, and I don't necessarily like. Yeah, so the main difference in the future is that I'll actually act as game master sometimes, but the automated system will still do a lot of work, and so there should be a little more variety to it, uh, y'all. So, all right, I'm gonna restart the script now, just to see what this crazy whatever it looks like. Hey, look at that. That's very noticeable. So that's nice. I'm probably gonna call that done. I'm probably gonna say that's that. That is how it is. Of course, I'll put in the condition that this only happens when you're leveling up. Yes. Yeah. Look at you. Shiny and great. I'd have had those visual effects. Thanks, Lauren. um, I'd have had those visual effects because I just leveled up. All right. Okay. So yeah, cool. And so I think the very last. I'll also bring down the script so that I can bring it up. I'll let it cool down, and I can bring it up again, and everyone can join in and everything. But all right. So yeah, the condition here is the same condition that we're using for determining whether to blit the text as whether the player has leveled up or not. Because we just keep track of that stuff already for that precise purpose. Copy this. And this will reset it at the correct time too, I believe. Hold on, I'll have to double check that. But this should reset it at the correct time too. Whoops, I scrolled too far. Yes, if etc. etc. And okay, so where are we affecting change to level up? I think when we it'll hopefully be when we fix the name tag. Yeah. No, not here. Yeah, okay, so where is this? Name tag equals false. Okay, good, yes. Good, yes, good. Good, yes. Wait, what? Wait, oh, does this... Hold on. We pop the 0, whatever. Yes. Okay. Yes, this is correct. This is correct. Okay. Sorry. just I was like, is that logic? Okay. Because this logic rarely gets used. Part of this logic rarely gets used. And so I was like, hypothetically, there could have been a bug here and I might not have noticed it. But I think it's actually in order. So good. Good. So, oh yeah, I'm like, so what am I supposed to do now? And actually, I don't have a specific thing to be doing now. I'm gonna call, so I'm gonna call a few things done. I'm gonna say text legible on snow. I'm gonna call that done. I won't call the leveling up thing done until we actually see it in action. So next time someone levels up, hopefully it'll be noticeable enough that I'll notice it, and then I can make sure that it's working as intended, and yay! Actually, I'll try and force the. Oh no. Huh. Well, wait. Huh. Nah, whatever. I'll just wait for it to happen naturally. And who knows? Maybe the script will crash or something cool like that, and it'll be very noticeable when it happens. All right, so the next things, the next most important things are new events and new character art. I guess technically the new character art is more important because Lauren is about to make it nearly mandatory that I make new character art. But I've been doing a lot of art stuff lately, so I think I'm gonna actually do the events first, and it's just something that I really want to do. So in the past, if you've seen me make events before, you'll know that I get a little bit painstaked. Like I kind of like I kind of like spend a lot of time to make just a very small bit of text. But that was because I was trying to make sure that there were events of they're like a yeah. I realize that I work best when I'm in the middle of a darkened field at midnight and under a full moon. So I just wheeled my desk outside out into this darkened field, and no werewolves yet, so that's good. Uh, but oh yeah, so for the next events, I think I'm not going to care about event balance anymore. I'm just going to like come up with a bunch of ideas of events that I want to add, because now we do have some events of each type. For each event, we have at least 3 events of that type, and at least one of them is multi. So so now I'm just gonna crank out ideas, and then yeah, so I'm gonna add a lot of events, and then it might get to the point where once I've added a bunch of them, I'll realize that I haven't added any of like a certain type, and so I might want to, take some efforts to balance it out a little bit, but I'm not gonna go crazy with the balance. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think at this point it'd be there's more value in having more events than having like an exact precise interplay of all the various whatever blah blah blah. So uh, yeah, thanks for tuning in, Ed Teacher. It's good to have you here. Um, I think I'm gonna use like tools for like writing prompts and like idea generators, because like I basically want like a lot of different events, just like a lot, and then some of them can be a little bit unconventional, as some of the events are. Um, so I guess I can start on that basically now. Has it been? I think it's been long enough that I can restart the script. Hopefully. Uh, whoop. Hey, remember that thing about crashing? Uh, what are you? What are you complaining about? Oh, yeah. Whoops, I'm using the wrong. I'm using the wrong index. It's actually supposed to be parade index I as the index for the. Yep, that's noticeable. Uh, Sloppy and paste. There we go. So now it should work. Hopefully. We'll see. Save that. Alright, run the script. I'm going to move this here down to the bottom of the screen so that it's visible for me. But I'll also cover it up with stuff so that the pink is not going to be annoying for you guys. Alright, so that way I can keep track of whether it's happening, whether it's worked yet. The level up visual. Excuse me. Oops, sorry. Less pink. Alright, so event time. Oh, sorry, it's not actually event time. It's time for me to write more events. Is what it's time for. Uh, so yeah, let's just remind myself of what events we have. We have these ones here, and then yeah. So I think. All right. Well, no, I don't. I was gonna say I'll use one of those like idea generator or like the those writing prompt things where it's like it like gives you a premise and you have to like just kind of like to give you like something to kick you out of like a writer's block sort of thing. I'm not literally in writer's block yet, so I won't. Excuse me. Oh. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Just the usual reasons, I suppose. which again, I don't know what those usual reasons are. um, all right, so Arson Boulder Bridge, Curse, Doomsday, Dragon Hall Festival, King Day, Kitty Tree, Meadow, Pirate Ship, Rainstorm, Rescue, Riot, Treasure. Huh. Uh, Maybe I should use one of those like writing prompts sort of thing. Creative writing prompts. Is there like a oh no, this I need like a generator. There we go. Writing prompt generator. I have a oh, these are the prompts. All right, I have a tale about the sun waking. That immediately made me think of like a farm, and so I guess you could do farm work. You come to a farm, and then yeah, so sure. So let's call it farm. What is the format for these? I forget. Oh, it goes type. What is this? What is this? What is this value? Oh, this is multi or not. 0 for not multi. And then the first line is the text itself. The next line is for exceptions, and then this line is for the 0 case, and then these are for the individual. These are corresponding to the actions themselves. Alright, so I don't know what the type will be. I don't know if it's going to be multi. I don't have to type in hark, although I'm probably going to accidentally put hark in one of these, and then when Trusty Bard, then when it happens, Trusty Bard is going to say hark hark, which I guess there are worse things in the world than accidentally saying hark hark. But alright, so I'll leave that open for reference. What is this? Oh, this is just my notes about the dimensions. Don't save that. Alright, so yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, I'm a mess today. Alright, so you arrive at a small farmstead. No, a farmer. You arrive at a small farmstead. I'm not gonna try and get the final text because I try and actually make the text fairly compact because I don't want it to be like too wordy or too like lengthy. So I'm gonna probably have to do like a second pass on like the writing and stuff. What? Oh yeah, Krita. Oh cool. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you, Mike Ross. That's really cool. Yeah, like it had been recommended to me, and then I guess like the origin of it is that like the guys like who made it did a Kickstarter, and then because they funded the development that way, they just made it like free to use, which is really cool. And yeah, everything I'd heard about it is that it turned out pretty great. So, I'm gonna put away my tablet because I don't really need it right now. Sorry, just 1 second. Beedledoo. Oh god, cords everywhere. I had my tablet. I had both of my tablets plugged into my computer. One of them's charging, and one of them is the one I use for drawing. And then I have my earbuds plugged into my tablet. And so it's just like a mess of cords. Hold on, sorry. Let's slide this a little bit closer. Yeah, that's probably fine. Hold on, wait, it's okay. Is that a weird angle? Alright, so you arrive at a small farmstead. What are we doing at the farmstead? So you arrive at a this is not going to be like final copy or anything. maybe. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I shouldn't put this here. Yeah. Whoop. Hold on. Don't save. Uh, yeah, it just occurred to me. I should not put this here because if I restart the script and I leave bad data in here, this is not a good place to have bad data. So I'm gonna write this stuff elsewhere, and then I'll copy it over to that stuff later. Uh, so right, that was probably yeah, no, putting it there would not have been good. I can just put it here instead, I guess. I'll just scroll down a touch and then put it wherever. Or no, I'll just move this up and then put it over here. For each of my projects, I tend to have just like a spreadsheet that I use as like a scratch pad. So all right, so oops, what am I doing? You arrive at a small farmstead. Uh, uh, I don't know what I imagine doing at farmstead. I mean, I guess you do farm stuff, right? So like, why are you doing farm stuff? You're doing farm stuff because you're good people, and the farmer needs help. Um, you're at a small farmstead. You can. Oops. you you can implies that it's multi, and I don't know. Farm work makes me think like you should do a lot of stuff, right? Because there's a lot to do on a farm. And so just thinking about farm work, I think about multi because it's like taking a lot of actions. Uh, I don't know. you can like I don't know. uh, what can you do at a farm? You can. Sorry, the reason I laughed is because I was like, what can you do at a farm? And the first thing I thought was milk a cow, and then I was like, that's a little too on the nose. And then this very second thing I thought was, you could tip a cow, but I don't think that's the direction that I want to go actually. Um, so what do you do? How about you can uproot carrots? Carrots for no particular reason. I don't know. I'm just like I'm not really trying to make these great right now. First, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try and get as many as I can, and then I can go back in later and make them great as needed. Because all the events are super great. I assure you, they're all magically 100% super great all day, all the time, guaranteed. um, you can uproot carrots. You can. What's something that you do involving animals that's not milking a cow? You can. You can. Collect eggs, like chicken eggs, but that's not really interacting with the animal. It's just kind of like stealing their children. Which is a weird way to interact. All right, yeah, it's nice to have you here, Mike Rossum. I hope to see you again. Hey, event time! Do you have time for one more event before you go? Oh, I wonder if anyone will level up from this event. All right, you're at a small farmstead. You can uproot carrots. You can uh, hammer. What's the? I just picture people like. Oh, I guess that's when they're building a barn. I was picturing like a barn raising, where people are just like hammering things together. So wait, maybe don't hammer things. No, what do you? Okay, so hold on. I think I need to do some research. Like a good writer, I'll actually put some research into to what I'm doing. Farm work. No, I don't want to work. I don't. Oh my gosh, Google! I don't want to actually work on a real farm. I just want to know what it's about. Come on, Google. What do you think I am? Actually, I want it to be like old timey farm work. So like farm work, 1800s or medieval times. Let's just go straight medieval. Medieval farming. Yay, history learning site. That sounds good. Oh, sheep. Oh, well, I don't take suggestions, but I think I'll actually shear the sheep, if anything. But then, as you know, I don't take suggestions. Oh yeah. Sorry. I know I ask a lot of. I know I ask a lot of questions. Ah, this sucks. No, I just like the way I think is that I ask myself questions and then I come up with answers to those questions. But it sounds like I'm asking questions, and I know that sucks. And I'm sorry. I. I should just. Uh, I don't know. I should change something. I just don't know what. Because this is like, I don't know. Streaming is really great, but like there's just like this slight incongruity that just like I don't know how I'm gonna I don't know how I'm gonna figure this out, but I want to. Sorry, I'm gonna switch into face mode for a second because I don't know. I don't like showing like random websites on my stream. I don't. Maybe that's weird. I don't know. So oh, did anyone level up? Not yet. Sorry, I'm just gonna, just in case anyone did level up. I just want. Oh, I'm in face cam. You guys can't see my screen anyways. So, don't. Oops, sorry. Don't mind me. If you ever see the animation freezing, it's probably because I'm dragging the window. Because whenever I drag the window, the animation pauses. Don't mind me. All right, so I'm just gonna continue looking up medieval farming. uh, so yeah, what did stuff? Oxes. I was picturing oxes before, but I was picturing like the shackles that you have on like oxes, but I couldn't. I wasn't like it wasn't coming to mind exactly how. Oh, just as a side note, I think the text actually looks better in the snow now. I think this actually. Hopefully this will work. So now, as long as the text looks okay in other places too, can you guys read that text okay? Hold on, sorry, I'm gonna make the screen look weird for a second. That seems legible, right? It might be a little. It might be small on mobile devices. Oh, but then again, this text is like impossible to read on mobile device. But actually, you don't need this text on mobile devices because if you're on mobile devices, you can just pull up the chat thing. All right. So, oh, where does text appear on a mobile device? Because I should actually. I mean, I might as well put this like this little. Oh, you guys can't see my screen. Like the little chat corner in the. I should put this little chat box underneath where chat appears on mobile devices, right? Because like. Yeah. Anyways. All right. I don't know if anyone leveled up. I didn't see anyone level up. If anyone did. All right. So. Oxes. What did you do with oxes? Plowing. Yeah. Right. But what's the what do you like? What's the actual verb there? Like, what do you actually do with the ox? Like, what? I'm asking questions again. Okay. What to do with the? I'll just change it into a sentence fragment instead. Instead of saying what is the verb, I'll just say the verb for when you for when you're like when you're leading an ox around the field uh to plow. Stop it. Ugh. Ugh. No, I really need a better solution for that. Maybe I shouldn't work on this now because I'm gonna be asking so many rhetorical questions. I'm just like that's just it's just how I like come up with this stuff, and yeah. So maybe this just isn't gonna work right now, or like it's I'll need to figure something out in order to get this to work, and I don't know what that is right now. So maybe I shouldn't. Plus, I don't want to stay in face cam for like all day. So, all right, I'll come back to that. You arrive at a small farmstead. You can uproot carrots. Good job. Best quest ever. So I guess then the other thing I said I want to, or the other thing I said I wanted done was character art, and I make that distinction in phrasing because I don't necessarily want to do character right now. I've been working on a lot of art. And I kind of wanted a change of pace. I could use a change of pace. So of course my brain, being ever helpful, the first thing it came up with is, oh, I could do environment art instead. But no, that's that does not solve anything. Um, uh, so do I want to do any of these? Name tag pointer? Not really. Don't call out lurkers. I could do this. The last time I decided not to do this is because... Oh, no, I could do this, actually. It wouldn't be that much extra effort, to be honest. I just don't want to. Not right now. In fact, I'm going to italicize it, because I might not ever want to do this. I honestly don't know. Alright, so, I definitely don't want to do that right now, right? So environment GIFs is, I was thinking of making, so like, I drew the waterfall, but there's not an extra, blah, blah, blah. The waterfall is in an environment, and there's not actually any animation in the environment itself, apart from the parallaxing and the special like precipitation and stuff. But like I didn't, there. Excuse me for the waterfall as. Excuse me. For the waterfall and other things like it, I was thinking of adding in like basically like a little animated GIF into the background, and so like I could, instead of like making the entire background animated, I could just for the parts that needed motion, I could just put like a little GIF. Like you wouldn't even notice that it had like edges or anything. Like the edges would be completely clean, and so it would just be like a little way to add like a small amount of animation, for example, to the waterfall in the environment. I could start on IMA. I could literally move over to IMA, the thing that I was supposed to do last week. I could actually do that. I mean, of course, I have to make more character art, but like I don't have to make it literally right now. I can make it tomorrow. Um, uh, I huh. It's an interesting thought. Let me just. Are there any? So more backgrounds, yeah. More prescripted events, yeah. More character art. These are permanent. Like these are never going to leave. These are always to do. Uh, yeah. I don't really want to do any of these things right now. So maybe I should do something on IMA instead. Uh, wait, these are not supposed to be italicized and not bold either. All right. So IMA. If I was gonna work on IMA, what would I do? Uh, oh gosh, it's been a long time since I looked at that project. Oh, I sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I think it has something to do with the cold. I think I yawn more in the cold. That's my best guess. I don't know. Um, yeah. So so IMA is this other game that I'm working on, which it's this is like I call this like one I've been saying this is gonna be like my first real project. And by that I mean, well, so it'll be like the first be the first product that I actually like release on like various platforms, hypothetically. And yeah, I know actually what is the first thing I need to do with it is I need to change the well, I don't literally need to do this thing first, but like the icons are way too big, or they're way too like thick. Like the lines are too thick, so like these lightning bolts are like they don't look like lightning bolts. They just look like weird pointy things because like the lines around them are way too thick. So that's one thing that I need to change. And then what else? Oh yeah, I need to. What am I even doing? I guess I am technically playing the game. I need to. Oh yeah. So the other big thing is I need. Well, okay. I was gonna say the other big thing is that I need to save level data somehow, so I can like author levels and have them. Instead of just having randomly generated levels, actually have like very, deliberate handmade levels. Uh, Oops. There's a trap. I'm stuck. Oh no. Uh, Instead of having a yeah, so you're right, because for the final version of the game, I want to be able to make levels myself instead of because like right now, like levels like this, like right here, like the solution to this level has no obstacles between it. You just get this, and then you can walk directly to the crown. So, yeah. um, Gosh, this game. How long has it been since I worked on this game? Quite some time. Oh, what did I changed something about how the levels are generated between this version and like the online version. Cause like I changed something about the rules of like level. Oh, I know what I changed. Wait, did I? Do I know what I changed? I made it so that the dots or like the I made it so that these like shapes can't be on. Yeah, right. So like a red dot can't be on a green background. I think that's what I changed. Or actually, maybe I just changed it so that a red dot or like dots can't be on composite backgrounds. Yeah, no, I just made it so that dots can't be on composite backgrounds. So like it's like purple, green, and orange are all composite. They already have two images on them. Like, cause the way that I'm trying to work on iconography for this game, and the way the iconography works, the like they get superimposed. So like there's like the lightning bolt thing, there's like the wavy thing, and there's like the droplet thing, and so like purple has like the waves and the droplet superimposed. Green has like the lightning bolt and the wave superimposed. Orange has the droplet and the lightning bolt superimposed. Uh, Right. So in the original version of the game, you could, you could, and you still can because it's online. You can, yeah, you could. That restriction was not in place. Just coincidentally, we didn't get any. We didn't get any. you, can, you can have dots appearing on walls, which is great. um, uh, huh. It keeps showing up on primary colors, but I guess. Oh yeah, there was. I did at some point. I realized there was like something wrong with like the random level generation where like the levels just aren't blue. Like for some reason, blue just like I don't know. There's blue on this map, but like blue on. Oh yeah, so like blue on an orange square used to be valid. Um, yeah, there's something wrong with the random generation where like the solutions are usually yellow or red and like not often blue. So like here, like you can pretty much guess that that going in the blue direction is not the correct way to go. And then there's the fact that yes, going in the blue direction was not the right way to go. But all right, so do I want to work on IMA? Like sometimes blue is the correct way to go. Hey, look at that. Do I want to be working on IMA right now? Or okay, so right now, if I could work on IMA, but my reticence is that like switching in the middle of the day, like I don't know. I was thinking I would like start clean like tomorrow or like on some day. I mean, hypothetically, that day was last week, Monday of last week, but that didn't happen. Um, Character art, huh? I mean, I guess what I really want to do is make those events. So is there a way that I can make those events and not be completely infuriating with chat? Uh, Probably not. Honestly, even when I can ask myself rhetorical questions, I I like making events is not the most interesting thing that I do on stream, or just period. just in general. Um, so I definitely shouldn't do environment art. I keep thinking like in the back of my mind, I'm like, I can make environment art. I can make more environment art, and I really should not. That's like the one thing I can say with like a fair amount of certainty is not the correct answer. So I might do that. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I hope I don't do that. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should give Hacks Flixel another try, because I'm still not certain that that won't be the. Like I'm still. I'm thinking I'll probably rewrite IMA from scratch, possibly. And so part of the reason I'm thinking that is because I made this for a jam and the code base is a mess. But the other reason I'm thinking that is because I might port it to Hacks. So that could be interesting. That could be a good thing to try. Like it's a it's like it's a contained enough thing to do that I could do that and it wouldn't be too much of a context shift. I mean, it'd be a major context shift, but it wouldn't. I don't know. That like task of like giving Hacks Flixel another shake is gonna seem weird no matter when I do it. So I guess now is as good a time as any, right? So Flash develop, I guess. um, where is it? There it is. What is this? Oh, I don't know what that is. That might have been the last thing that I was working on. File open. I think I made a project for this. C projects. I'm a hacks proj. Yeah. Oh gosh, I remember like nothing about how to work in hacks. Wait, what are you parsing? It says it's parsing something. Good job parsing whatever you parsed. Yeah, I tried this once and I got like something up and running, but I don't remember. That was a while ago, so let's remind ourselves of how this works a little bit. Oh yeah, one thing that huh. Wait, so there's a really funny there's a funny thing that you can type in. It's like Nico Lime something. Nico test lime or something. Wait, hold on. Nico and somehow I managed to remember that Nico and lime are two of the commands, but Nico lime. Maybe if I punch that into Google, it'll tell me the rest. Nico lime. What? Lime test Nico. There it is. Yeah. So I think lime test Nico. Because I think I did something with this project. I think I did more than literally nothing with this project. Wait, what? What? Wait, what are you trying to tell me? Characters default asset library should be open FL. I don't care. Why are you telling me this? For function argument library? Why are you telling me this? I don't know what it's trying to tell me. Can you mark? Oh yeah, copy and pasting out of command window is weird. What does that mean? What does this thing mean that it is trying to tell me? I'm going to ask Google. So this would involve a lot of learning if I go down this path. there'll be a lot of learning involved because I've never really worked in hacks before. So, uh, good thing we live in a magical time where like the internet, uh, you can just ask the internet like basically anything, and it doesn't always have an answer necessarily, but a lot of the time it does. Uh, uh, so you don't need to set the HTML5 backend actually. Flixel's default. What? What are you trying to tell me? Ah, man. Oh man, yeah. I wasn't very familiar with Python. Like there was a lot of learning involved when getting started on side quests too. But it's been a while since I had to do that. Like after like a couple months, I got to the point where I was fairly comfortable working in Python. So, all right. Oh man. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. So actually, I'm pretty sure this like Lime Test Nico whatever thing, worked the last time I tried it. So maybe I just need to like update hacks. How do I do that? I wonder. Let's find out. Um, hacks. Or like yeah. How do I like? Because like all the stuff that I've installed, like how do I update that stuff? Uh, so update hacks. I don't know. Update hackslib. Installing hacks on Windows. Hackslib. Yeah, hackslib I think is the thing. I think this is what I want to do. Uh, hey. All right. Well, yeah, it was nice to have you here, Mike Rossum. See you again sometime, I hope. Uh, oh, upgrade. Upgrade? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Hackslib upgrade. Let's do that. We'll upgrade all the installed projects to their latest version. Confirmation prompt for each upgradable project. Sure. Let's do it. What is it? Hackslib upgrade? Yeah. Uh, upgrade actuate? I don't know. Sure, yeah. What is actuate? Upgrade Flixel? Sure, yeah, why not? Uh, so I guess Lime. Oh, Lime wasn't installed? How's Lime not installed? That's weird. Um, Maybe it's just like. No, I don't know. I swear I was using it last time I tried this. Um, uh, oh wait, why is I just noticed that oh okay, we haven't finished transitioning out of the. Okay, we're still transitioning because I just noticed that we were still getting the background, like the the snow character frame was like showing in the background of the was showing in the background of the text, the character text, despite the fact that it looked like we were in the river, but we're actually still in the process of transitioning. We're not quite to the river yet. Eh, that's fine. Oh, is it fine? I, gu- I guess it's fine. Although it occurs to me, like, I mean, like, if we weren't, like, the transition doesn't complete until this very final frame finishes transitioning in the background, which means that when we're transitioning into the snow, uh, huh, yeah, when we're transitioning into the snow, so I might want to beef up that logic a little bit. I might want to go with like whatever, like in the case that we're transitioning, like sometimes we might need the next environment's frame. Like instead of basing on whether the current environment, because there's that little cloud still on screen. Maybe you guys can't even see it. It might have gone off your screen already. There's a little cloud left on screen, so technically we're still in the snow. We're not in the river yet. Uh, and so yeah, and so like if it was the other way around, like if this was the transition to the mountain, like that at that stage of the transition, you should really be yeah. All right, I'm gonna go do that. Because this Flixel stuff confuses me. And oh wait, upgrade Flixel tools, yeah. And then I don't know. Well, for one thing, I want to do that thing I just said, and also I I'm, it's less scary to do this thing than to continue on with the Flixel stuff. I mean, I will, but HXCPP, sure, yeah, I don't know. um, all right. So, all right, yeah. So the phase. What is we have a specific phase for when like when we cross over the halfway point of the transition. So we'll just have to set up two separate cases for that. Where's it go? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's way up here. So first let's look up the phase. What phase is the pertinent phase here? Phase 6. The switch between phase 5 and phase 6 is where we switch when we're exactly halfway done with the transition. So if the BG trans is greater than or equal to 6, then we should use the other environment. All right, so yes, we can do that. So let's go back up to right. So instead of just checking if environment noisy, we'll say well, this will actually be an else if. So first we'll say if next environment dot noisy. No, if BG, oh, so global I still don't know how we can access environment without environment being global. I still don't, maybe I just don't understand how global works exactly, but whatever. Global BG trans. If BG trans, BG trans is greater than or equal to 6, and next env equals, or next end, excuse me, noisy, then we will do the same thing, except using the next environment's char frame. And then otherwise, if it's not BG trans greater than or equal to 6, actually, well, I guess we can. No, this is fine. We can do it like this. Yeah. So actually, should we do 6? We could start even sooner. Well, I mean, most of the text occurs on the other side of the screen, like on the left side of the screen. So most of the text will show the old background, not the new, or the old environment, not the new environment. Or excuse me. Prior to phase 6, most of the text will blit over the visuals of the old background and not the new background. Yeah, so this should be fun. Yeah. All right, and I'm not going to rerun the script yet, but next time we run the script, that should. Actually, maybe I should rerun the. No, whatever. I'll just leave that as like a fun Easter egg for myself if I accidentally left in like a bug there or something. I'll find it the next time I run the script. Alright, so cool. Set Lime to version 2.0.4. Oh, huh. You know what just occurred to me? Is, oh, no, huh. Nah, never mind. I was just thinking, like, because I feel I've definitely shifted gears, not necessarily because I wanted to shift gears, but because like circumstances encouraged me to do so. And Set OpenFL, sure, yeah. I don't know why it's asking me to set these things, but I don't know a lot of things, so sure. Uh, um, yeah, so I was still thinking about going back and like working on events for side quests, and I was thinking, I don't know, I could maybe I could do that. Maybe I could pull it off. Maybe I maybe I have it in me. Maybe I have the power to to find it inside myself. Um, the ability to like write events without freaking out. I mean that's like the short version of a much longer description. All right, so let's see if this was it Lime Test Nico or Nico Test Lime? It's one of those, right? Oh, it's one of those. Which oh yeah, Lime Test Nico. Go, do it, do it, do it, do it. Work this time. Don't fail this time. Yeah, look. All right, yeah. So this is what we had last time. This is what we have so far for our hacks. Uh, our hacks version of Ima. So we did do something. We didn't literally do nothing. But then like I was like the thing that was weird to me is like the way that we were setting up camera controls. Oh, wait, there's no center of the screen. That's weird. Yeah. The thing that oh yeah, the screen is just a weird size, based compared to the size of our main character. This white dot is our main character. This white dot's our only character, except for the cursor, which doesn't move for some reason. Oh, there it goes. I should probably get rid of the cursor, because... Oh, no, I guess... No, actually, the cursor is supposed to be there. Just not... It's weird that it leaves the cursor on screen, even when you're not, like, over it. That's kind of... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But, anyways. Alright, so... Oh, wait. That's funny. The cursor stays on screen. I guess that's just like a... Hopefully that's just a test thing. Hopefully that's not like for the finished product. But like the cursor stays on screen if you exit through one side. You exit the cursor on one side of the screen, and it leaves if you... Alright. Yeah, so, this, so the... this... This thing I have where the little white square moves around the screen, I set this up when I started working on hacks before. The reason I stopped working on hacks before, or working on Ima in hacks before, was because I didn't like. It was really weird for me to get used to working in 2D, because like in when I'm working in Unity, I'm working in 3D, but I just make it look 2D, and so it was, yeah, this was quite a challenge. But I just did like side quests in 2D. So now that I have like a little more experience there, it's like, I don't know. I feel like now that it's more like within my skill set to like think along those lines. So, oh, why are we transitioning so fast? I think I left the transition time super low. That's not like really a problem, but it's just weird. So hold on, let me fix that. Fix that as well. Oh, I also left like just random cheats in here too, so like, especially if I'm not going to be working on a lot of this stuff for a while, it should not always start in the snow. And wait, what? The BG duration is actually 1800. That was not 1800 for the BG duration. What? I don't know. We just Because I was just talking about transitions before. That was definitely not 1800. That was definitely not a BG duration of 1800. What? What? Huh. That was like a BG duration of 0, basically. I don't know what that's about. I have no clue how that happened. Did I accidentally mess up something with BG duration? Like there's... Whoa. Wait, there are no references to BG duration in this document? Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay, BG transition time. Wait, did I accidentally delete something important? How are there no... How are there no references to BG trans time is less than frame time? Has this always been broken and I just never noticed it before? If BG trans time is less than frames... Wow. Wow. Maybe I just never actually did this, and I just always assumed that I had done this. And if so, that's hilarious. Wow. It only ever worked for the first environment. That is delightful. All right. So yeah, the other thing I need to do here that apparently I just never did before was BG trans time. Trans time equals frame. Oh wait, should I do it here? Or should I do it? Yeah, no, here's fine. BG trans time equals frame time. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Yeah, frame time plus BG duration. Wow. I am not an observant person. I am not very observant. That bug's been in there since like the start of the project, and I just never noticed. Just a little bit oblivious to that. I guess I do, like during beta, I tend to restart the script a lot, so. Oh well. That's fixed now. Yeah, so. Yeah, save that, and then, then, uh, and then, so what was I gonna do? I'm still, like, vacillating between hacks and events. I feel like I should do events. I feel like it's just, there just aren't enough. Like, there are 15 events, and if an event happens, like, every 10 minutes, then, like, that's, like, a very short amount of time. Like, it gets very repetitive very fast. I mean, I know one of the solutions there is to actually just, like, play the game proper, but, when am I gonna do that? Actually, hold on, I need to check something online real quick, and, that will actually help inform the decisions that I need to make right now. It's not secret per se, but it's, I don't know. Hold on. I'm just punching search terms in, into the internet. No. Alright, I won't worry about that. I was like, because like I was thinking there was something I might want to do with side quests, and it would involve an external deadline, and it just occurred to me that if I was working against that external deadline, I don't think I'm working against any external deadlines. I think I am free and clear, smooth sailing. So, I could I could work on hacks, or I could work on IMA and hacks. Uh, um, This game is so fun.